Weak retail sales initially have triggered this type of reaction that maybe the Fed isn't going to drop patience after all. We think the issue of dropping patience was more about giving the Fed flexibility than signaling imminent tightening of Fed policy. So we still think they're going to drop the word flexibility in the FOMC next meeting statement next week. But the market today is acting like weak retail sales, maybe the Fed won't drop patience, but we think they will. On the retail sales, it was nasty weather last month, remember?
Sure.
I think that had something to do with those bad retail sales.
Expect the word patient to be dropped, although we would stress that what's far more important that when rates begin to be hiked is the path of hiking. The Fed has really stressed how data dependent they are, not just on when they're going to start hiking, but what they're going to do after they begin hiking. And that's critical. That should give investors some comfort because the Fed is being very thoughtful about this. The Fed has to be considering the strong dollar. We're starting to see more and more signs that it's impacting earnings, that it's impacting the economy. But keep in mind, the United States is unique in that so much of domestic spending, so much of the economy is driven by domestic spending. And we are unique in that regard, so we can weather this more than others.
There's no doubt that the stock is looking more attractive now that it's come off its high. I mean, this stock topped out at over $37. Now with it trading closer to 31, I think people are might want to start kicking the tires. What I think will keep people away from jumping too quickly is we really don't have an update on how the company views the full year yet. We're going to have to wait until their earnings call in about a month. The mobile market is interesting for Intel because it just puts such a tarnish on their business and their inability to get into that market. The truth is, though, it's just not really a powerful profit market for the company, or will be at any time in the future, as far as I can tell. Where I'd like to see them continue to spend is on the server side, pushing general purpose computing functionality into the data center, which really supports the Internet of Things. It's all of the connectivity, all of the data, all the wearables that we have, all create data. They need to go into these data centers. That's where I think the company's best opportunity is.